This is a story of courage, of commitment, of bravery. This is the story of the Warrior Canine Connection.
We're willing to put our lives on the line for you. And we're doing it because we volunteered to do it. We're doing it because we feel that we're protecting America and everybody's God-given abilities and rights.
I was in Afghanistan, hit by 3 IEDs in about a 6-week time frame.
I had a severe traumatic brain injury. I lost 3/4 of my skull. It's been replaced with titanium plate.
So for those that do stand up and choose to protect us and protect our freedom and honor us with that, we need to extend a helping hand. We need to be there for them when they return.
Our troops are coming home from a decade of devastating war. The next great battle our country faces is providing the best and most innovative care our wounded heroes deserve. Warrior Canine Connection is leading the way to providing that care.
The Warrior Canine Connection is a program that engages service members and veterans who are struggling with post-traumatic stress and mild traumatic brain injury in the process of learning how to train service dogs for fellow veterans.
The program is taken very seriously as far as the training goes for the dogs and making sure that they will be truly good assistance dogs for these wounded vets.
Everybody wins in this. The dogs are trained by warriors with PTSD. The warriors' symptoms of PTSD are alleviated. They have a reason to live again with this dog, but in their hearts they also know they have purpose because they are training these dogs to help their brother who is physically disabled. So it is such a powerful relationship that happens here.
I feel like I had a purpose again, that I was making a difference in someone else's life.
The effect that the dogs have on the warriors is just phenomenal.
Rick Yount, social worker and service dog trainer, has harnessed the healing power of the warrior spirit and the human-animal bond to create Warrior Canine Connection.
We found a way of helping a lot of people in a very cost-effective and safe way. The math is good. Not only we have a vet who gets that dog long-term, we have 30 or more service members who are really struggling with psychological injuries, PTSD, who are getting the help they need by working with that one dog.
Well, clearly I see the role of Warrior Canine Connection is a therapeutic role. When you see the relationships developing between the veterans and the dogs, and I've seen them up close and personal, you begin to understand that actually their approach, I think, is certainly a part of the rehabilitative effort to reacculturate, reassimilate the veteran into society.
Learning how to train the dogs has just kind of trained me, and it's carried over to my daughter. It's just brought us that much closer together.
I got to tell you, as a trained social worker, it's a little humbling to see that a dog can be more effective sometimes than I can after all the school that I've had. But to see the way our folks will let those barriers down in a way that they just don't want to do with another individual gives us an opening.
Just seeing some of the wounded warriors that come here on their first or second field trip, they wouldn't even look at me in the eye. And then I see them months later and I don't recognize them. They're completely different. They're open, they're engaging, they're excited, and they're fun to be with.
It's a giant step forward for the human-animal bond, for the understanding of the new role of dogs in the 21st century, that maybe we don't need them to protect us from enemies without. It's the enemies within now that are killing us.
Warrior Canine Connection, making life better for our guardian angels, one warrior at a time.
We need everyone that has a need to get involved to help veterans. This is a national problem, and it's going to require a national solution. It really truly does take a village to do what we're doing.
And we just felt very strongly that, if we could help get it started, it could just grow because it's needed, it's obvious, and it's so important.
It was just really important to help these boys who had done so much for their country.
So I think we're on the right track. I think we're gonna overcome a lot of problems that these men and women suffer from by use of our canine friends.
And it's going to continue to help people, and it always will. And that's something that I'll never be able to express, you know, my gratitude to him. He's helped me become more of who I was before I went overseas.
And the more we can get the program out and get dogs connected with warriors and getting the dogs trained and then getting those dogs with physically disabled warriors, then the more we're serving our veterans, which we owe.
And I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget the men who died, who gave their right to me. And I gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today, 'cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the
For more information on the Warrior Canine Connection or to help with a donation, please contact us at the information you see on your screen, and we thank you for your support.